How to buy a house and lot for sale or a condo? Buying a house and lot or a condo can be complicated to think about if it's your first time. In this section, we'll show you everything you need to know about buying a house and lot for sale or a condo. 1. Research the house or condo that you want before deciding on the place where you'll probably spend the rest of your life in. You should really learn everything you can about the property. This includes the following. Location. Location is probably one of, if not the most, important things to consider before buying any property. It will determine a lot of things, like weather, cellular network signal, internet, purchasing power of the locals, if you're thinking about starting a business, and, probably the least considered, neighbors. Living in a city may be busy, polluted, and noisy, but you also have access to a lot of utilities, like innumerable malls, hospitals, leisure places, restaurants, 24/7 services, and more. Meanwhile, the province life can definitely be relaxing because almost everything feels slow and there are lots of natural resources to enjoy. However, it can also easily get boring if you're someone who likes being constantly on the move. Another thing to consider about accessibility is the property's access to basic needs. Are there nearby schools, hospitals, or groceries? These are the same things to consider when buying a condo, but you might also want to consider the amenities of the building, like pools, indoor gyms, grocery stores, laundromats, and clinics. 2. Why are you buying the property? Your purpose of buying a property has different processes and fees. If you're buying a house and lot for sale to set it up as a rental business, for example, your property will fall under the Philippine Rent Control Act or the Republic Act of 9653. This has all the guidelines on what property owners can and can't do when they want to rent out their property. Additionally, you also have to think about whether the property is good for long-term rent or a transient place for tourists or vacationers. Meanwhile, if you're just buying a piece of land, your purpose will also affect your taxes and the laws that govern it. If you're buying land for agriculture, it will fall under land taxes in agriculture. 3. Payment options. As soon as you've found the perfect property and you're sure you want to buy it after all considerations, the next thing you need to settle is the payment for the property and all the fees you need to cover. We'll give you a more detailed list of property taxes and fees in the next sections of the article. Think about all the available payment options that can be more convenient for you to pay for the property. Is it better to take out a loan through a bank or the Home Development Mutual Fund, HDMF, or PGI? Should you pay in full? Does the real estate developer offer financing options? Meanwhile, taking out a loan or other form of financing also has its fair share of benefits. It might make sense for you to buy a property in installments so you don't limit your options if you have other needs that may come down the road. Just because properties have a huge chance of increasing in value doesn't mean you'll always get your money back when you decide to sell. Real estate is a volatile investment because property values fluctuate based on events that you will never have control over, like market prices, economic conditions, and more. 4. Look for a good real estate agent. Great real estate agents have one valuable resource aside from their skills in finding at home connections. Real estate agents or realtors have all the contacts to buyers, sellers, developers, contractors, and other professionals you might need in your property hunt. Hence, having a reliable realtor can make your experience in buying a home shorter and more convenient. 5. Fees and taxes. In buying property in the Philippines, real estate transactions have its separate government-mandated fees and taxes that you must pay. For buying a property, you need to pay for documentary stamp tax, transfer tax, title registration fee, and other incidental fees like notarial fees. The documentary stamp tax is 1.5% of the selling price, zonal value, or the fair market value of your property, whichever is higher. Meanwhile, the transfer tax is 0.5% to 0.75% of the selling price, zonal value, or the fair market value of your property, whichever is higher. On the other hand, the title registration fee is a table of fees based on 0.25% of the selling price, zonal value, or the fair market value of your property, whichever is higher. If you want to sell a property, you need to pay the capital gains tax, broker's commission, and developer's commission. The capital gains tax is 6% of the zonal value, fair market value, or the gross selling price, whichever is higher. The broker's commission is worth 5% to 10% of the gross selling price. Meanwhile, the developer's commission is 3% of the net price. Reduce all of that and other incidental expenses to your selling price, and that will be your total earnings. For more information, contact us now.
006353-561-9346
or at 00639338161046 or at 00639171539608. You can also email us at jfpropertygroup.info@gmail.com. Visit us on our website at www.jfpropertygroup.com. Register now.
Services we offered: land survey, title transfer, dark clearance, building permit application, home renovation, water application, electrical application, property advertisement, architectural services, electrical services, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, drilling services, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, birth certificate registration.
Visit our website. Scan me. And don't forget to subscribe and click notification bell icon for more properties for sale and for rent. Thank you.